Hello, students. Welcome to our English class. I am your teacher, Marinel Joy de la Cruz. Are you ready to explore a new lesson for today? Our today's lesson is about writing a position paper. Now, sit down and relax as I discuss with you the key points on writing a position paper. Don't forget to have your notebook and pen and take notes on the important concepts I will be discussing. You will learn in this video the following: 1. To know what is a position paper. 2. To know what is an argument and its types. 3. To know what is a reference and its types. 4. To identify the parts of position paper. Now, class, are you ready? Let's begin. In everyday life, people continuously take sides and form opinions on anything that involves them. However, defending your point by simply saying, "because I think so," won't help make a case. It is therefore important that you learn how to properly outline your thoughts and make a valid argument. That is the essence of a position paper. So, what is a position paper? A position paper presents the writer's stance or viewpoint on a particular issue. Writing a position paper entails outlining arguments and proposing the course of action. By doing so, you are already taking part in a larger debate. Aside from this, you are also have the power to change the opinions and attitudes of others when you write a position paper. Because of this, a position paper can be an essential tool in bringing about societal change. For example, if you do not agree with a certain issue or rule, you can write a position paper to reflect your point of view. When writing a position paper, you should have your position or stand. Position or stand is an opinion on something, often done in a determined way. This means it is your belief as a writer. You should also have your argument. Argument is usually the main idea, often called a claim or thesis statement backed up with evidence that supports the idea. This means that your opinion should be supported with explanation and reliable evidence. When developing your argument, you should incorporate the four types of argument: the claim, counterclaim, evidence, and reason. Claim is an assertion of the truth of something, typically one that is disputed or in doubt. It tells what you think is true about a topic based on your own knowledge and your research. Counterclaim is an argument that is an opposite of a claim. It is also provable and supportable by reasons and evidence to prove a point or stand. Evidence is the facts or research to support the claim. And reason tells why the claim is made and is supported by the evidence. You should remember to include referencing too. Why referencing is important? Referencing is an important part of academic work because it puts your work in context, demonstrate the breadth and depth of your research, and acknowledges other people's work. So, you should reference whether you use someone else's idea. If you borrow someone else's idea to support your argument, see to it to cite the sources to make your arguments reliable and valid. This will establish the credibility of your arguments. So when you cite your sources, you should write the in-text citation and its equivalent reference citation. The first type of citation is in-text citation. In-text citation requires the writer to cite the details of the reference used in a certain part of his or her essay. The format in the in-text citation vary per style. Cumming et al. 2002 is an example of an in-text citation. The next type of citation is reference citation. Reference citation it refers to the complete bibliographic entries of all references used by the writer. This appears in the reference list found at the last part of the paper. Below is an example of a reference citation. It has the name of the author, date and place of publication, and a title of a book. Now, let's go to the parts of a position paper. Position paper has three-part essay structure: the introduction, the body, and conclusion. When you write your position paper, starts with an introduction which presents the issue while grabbing the attention of the reader. Then define the issue and discuss its background, and provide a general statement of your position via your thesis statement. The body of your position paper, on the other hand, state your main arguments, provide sufficient evidence for each argument, such as statistical data, interview with experts and testimonies, and provide counter arguments against possible weakness of your argument. While the conclusion restates the position and main argument. It suggests a course of action. It states what makes the position superior and more acceptable. And it ends with a powerful closing statement, quotation, a challenge, or a question. When writing a position paper, you should always remember the following. 1. Be aware of the various positions about the issue. 2. Explain and analyze them objectively. 3. Cite valid and reliable sources to establish credibility of your arguments. And 4. Check your arguments for fallacies or errors in reasoning that weakens your argument. Okay, students, that is all for today. If you have any questions regarding our lesson, do not hesitate to contact me through our group messenger so I can give you further instruction. Thank you all for listening. See you next time.